There are 7 types of home features that I would never buy, and feature number 7 is actually the ultimate hidden budget killer. So starting off with feature number 1, that is a steep sloped driveway. Whether it slopes dramatically up to your garage or down towards your house, it's a massive liability. If it slopes down, then every major rainstorm turns your driveway into a literal river, funneling thousands of gallons of water straight into your garage door, your basement, and your foundation. This is gonna end up costing you not just thousands, but tens of thousands of dollars to fix. If it slopes up, then you'll be scraping your car's front bumper daily, dealing with incredibly dangerous ice traps every winter, and realizing too late that backing out of a launch pad gets old really fast. It's a permanent topographical feature that you can almost never affordably fix. Number 2 is main power lines running too close to the structure or cutting directly through the canopy of mature trees on the property. So when you're touring an open house, you need to look up and look around. If the main service drop line from the utility pole is rubbing against the roof line or tangled in the branches of the trees in the surrounding area, then you're looking at a massive safety hazard and an immediate financial headache. A strong windstorm can bring those branches down, tearing the electrical mast completely off your house. When that happens, guess what? The city won't fix it. It's on you to hire an emergency electrician to rebuild the infrastructure before power can even be restored. As a real estate agent and an active investor who manages properties, this is exactly the kind of unforced error that can completely wipe out your cash flow. Which brings us directly to feature number 3, bad windows. Hear me out. This is especially important in a house that has a lot of them. So when you're touring an open house, don't just look through the windows, try to open them. If you see fog or condensation trapped between the glass panes, then it means that the thermal seal has failed, rendering the installation of the windows useless. If they are older single pane wood windows, then they are actively leaking your heated and cooled air every single second. Replacing windows is one of the most deceptively expensive home improvements that you can face. If a standard 3-bedroom home needs 20 new windows, then you're looking at a bill that can easily soar past $15,000 to $20,000. Do not let cosmetic staging distract you from a massive structural expense like this one. Number 4 is an element that people think is a luxury upgrade, but it's actually a liability, and that is custom backyard features like koi ponds, artificial waterfalls, or massive decorative fountains. Buyers see them and imagine a relaxing backyard oasis, but the reality is continuous, expensive maintenance. And on top of that, if the previous owner built it as a DIY weekend project, then it's highly likely that the liners in these projects is already leaking, slowly eroding the soil underneath your lawn or your patio. On top of all that, they consume constant electricity, attract mosquitoes, and require complex winterization. If you don't want to spend your weekends playing amateur pool mechanic, avoiding these or budgeting to fill them in is a must. Number 5 is awkward front door placement. This sounds minor until you actually try to live in the house. If the front door opens directly into the middle of the living room with 0 entryway, or worse, if you have to walk through a side porch or a maze-like walkway just to find the main entrance, then it ruins the home's flow. It creates a massive furniture layout nightmare because you are constantly trying to leave a clear walking path across your main living space. It kills your privacy because anyone standing at the front door can see your entire main floor, and it severely hurts your resale value because buyers instantly feel when a floor plan feels clunky and unnatural. Number 6 is a location feature that you can never fix, which is backing up to a busy main road or a commercial highway. It is incredibly tempting to buy these homes, and I know because I've seen them, they're usually priced 10 to 15% lower than the identical homes buried deep inside the neighborhood. But you pay for that discount with your quality of life. The constant tire drone, braking trucks, and early morning sirens mean you will never truly enjoy your backyard. Even worse, when the market cools down, these are the absolute hardest homes to sell. You might get a deal on the buy side, but you will take a massive financial hit and face months of sitting on the market when you try to sell the property. And finally, number 7 is the ultimate hidden budget killer: massive, mature trees planted within 10 feet of the home's foundation or main sewer line. Listen up, old trees can look really majestic and add beautiful curb appeal, but their root systems are relentlessly searching for water. They will find the microscopic cracks in your clay sewer pipes, burst them, and cause thousands of dollars in raw sewage backups. Even worse, those roots can grow directly underneath your foundation, lifting and cracking the concrete slab. If the canopy is hanging completely over the roofline, you're also looking at thousands of dollars just to trim it back safely so it doesn't ruin your shingles. And I've actually faced this with my last rental property. Now, avoiding these 7 features will save you from a financial nightmare, but if you want to actually make money when you buy a home, then you need to look for the exact opposite, which is basically ugly cosmetics hiding incredible bones. In real estate, this is how you build what we call forced equity. Unlike market appreciation, which relies entirely on the economy moving prices up over time, forced equity is wealth that you create instantly by increasing a property's value through strategic updates. You are manufacturing value out of thin air. So to force the maximum amount of equity for the lowest possible cost, the permanent infrastructure must already be perfect. You want a structurally sound foundation. You want an updated 200 amp electrical panel, and you want a furnace under 5 years old, and a flat lot with perfect rating. But you also want that property wrapped in 1970s wood paneling or stained pink carpets, dated laminate countertops, all those ugly cosmetic features that's going to deter other buyers away. 90% of retail buyers walk into an outdated house, get completely overwhelmed, and walk away because they are calculating the cost of a full contractor remodel. Because they lack the visual imagination, they will gladly pay a $40,000 or $50,000 premium for a turnkey home where a flipper did nothing but put down cheap vinyl flooring and a fresh coat of gray paint. That valuation gap is your exact opportunity. To force equity fast, you want to target specific high-yield cosmetic features that look terrible but are incredibly cheap to fix. First, look under the old carpets during the open house. If you pull up a corner of that carpet by the baseboard and find original red oak or maple hardwood floors hiding underneath, then you basically just struck gold. A retail buyer sees stained carpet and subtracts $5,000 from their offer. You see hardwood that just needs a quick sand and a clear coat, which instantly adds massive value to the home for a fraction of the cost. Second, I want you to look for simple drop ceilings or old acoustical tiles in the basement or bonus rooms. Retail buyers see a low dated ceiling and assume the room is basically unusable. But beneath those cheap tiles, you often find standard joists with incredible head height. Ripping out a drop ceiling, painting the exposed joist black, and adding recessed LED lighting costs less than $1,000, but it completely transforms raw square footage into a highly desirable modern living space. Third, check the kitchen cabinets. If they are solid wood but painted a hideous color or covered in dated oak grain, do not budget for a $20,000 kitchen remodel. That's the last thing that you should do. A professional coat of bright paint and sleek matte black hardware will cost you less than $600 in materials. I personally renovated a kitchen for under $200 just by transforming the kitchen cabinets myself. Ripping out carpet, spraying out dark wood paneling, and updating old brass light fixtures cost a few $1,000 out of pocket over a couple of weekends. By avoiding homes with permanent structural defects like that sloped driveway or those bad windows, and focusing on these specific cosmetic gold mines, you are forcing $30,000 to $40,000 in immediate forced equity the day that you finish painting. Look for the permanent features that are structurally perfect and actively lean into the ugly cosmetics that everyone else is running away from. That's all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.